When Shiva was born, we were told that he had severe brain damage, and we were told to wait and see. And that was really hard to hear because, I mean, you're being told to accept this uncertainty and just watch all these bad things inevitably happen.
His body was betraying him. He wasn't in control of his body, and it caused him a lot of pain.
So I started caring for Shiva when he was 3 months old. He required a lot because he wasn't medicated. So he would cry, he would fuss.
And his biggest challenges physically then were just gaining control over any part of his body.
What made it unsafe for Shiva was feeding would have compromised his ability to breathe.
Emotionally, as Shiva's father, the hardest part has been reconciling with not being able to protect him and keep him safe.
The system is not built to work for babies like Shiva. The standard path felt like a lot of waiting and seeing and managing symptoms, medicating.
Having the brain damage, the diagnoses that he had, it was much harder.
We wanted to support his growth and healing, and we wanted to give him a chance at independence, at functional mobility, at a better quality of life.
It's a lot of work. A lot of it is contributed to his parents putting in that effort, making sure he gets the therapies that he needs, the stuff that actually will help him.
Knowing that all of these treatments, all of this therapy is bringing him progress and bringing him further along in his development, but balancing that with all the pain and discomfort that he's experiencing along the way. Every parent wants to keep their kids safe and away from unnecessary pain.
But actually pushing him through that is what actually made him get to the point that he is.
We were told that he might not eat.
In Shiva's case, his muscle coordination was such that he was not able to protect his airway. So putting food in his mouth early on would have been compromising his ability to breathe. The main change is that he is now able to feed by mouth.
And I will always remember the day he took his first spoonful of purees, banana yogurt. He took that bite and he never looked back.
And making that transition from a stressful, even maybe fearful experience into one that the child is engaged in and excited to participate in is something that you really don't understand until you see a family make that transition.
We were told he might not see or ever smile.
He came out of one of his hyperbaric oxygen sessions and just was cracking smiles, just full smiles, and his body was relaxed for several moments.
And I remember the first time he looked into my eyes and he cracked a little smile and he reached out and he touched my face. I'll never forget that moment.
The eyes are a window into the brain, so being able to get those working together was a very big challenge to start with. He also has been able to work really hard with the tracking, with his eyes being able to follow noises, sounds, objects, anything that we put in front of him.
He smiles, he's trying to talk, he's making sounds.
We were told that he might not ever walk, use his arms, have any kind of functional movement. And
he is gaining incredible head and neck control. He's able to move his limbs freely. Different parts of his body would kind of unlock from the tone, allowing him to move more freely, being able to do things that other people take for granted, such as have both eyes tracked to one side of the room to follow a mom's voice, or be able to respond.
his favorite thing to do is stand and be held up to supported stand and push up and down and practice using his own body and moving it in space.
He's wanting to eat, wanting to move. Like, he even have a great trainer, so eventually he's going to be walking.
Every time I see Shiva, there are new things happening.
But without the neuro-regenerative treatments, without the stem cells, the oxygen therapy, and the lasers, and all of the other supports, his body and brain would not have had what it needed to actually make lasting functional change.
In the weeks and the month following a treatment, we're consistently hitting hitting milestones.
Every session of stem cells he gets, you see a different kid.
Every time he's gone to get stem cells, there's been a dramatic jump in his abilities when he gets back.
I've never seen a kid progress within a year, have so much changes.
That is one of the very few times in my career that I've been able to see a transformation like that.
Seeing the way these treatments and therapies work together has made it undeniable that they've contributed to Shiva's progress.
We're not doing this just to say we did everything we could. We're doing it because we know that Shiva has the ability to heal.
I mean, I don't know what really hasn't changed for Shiva.
He's still growing, he's healing, he's reorganizing, he's showing us what's possible. Once you can see that in your own child, I think it's impossible to ignore the fact that other children deserve that chance too.
When you see what these families are willing to do and endure for their children to have a chance at a higher quality of life, you can't help but want to make that a little easier.
These parents were not seeking treatments because they didn't believe they could help. They were skipping them because they didn't have access. They're not covered by insurance. They're incredibly expensive. They require travel. They require money. They require access. They require an understanding of science that you might not have.
No baby is less worthy.
No child is less worthy because their family cannot afford treatment.
There are very few things that have a higher impact than supporting these babies and families at these early stages.
And they don't have to wait for something tomorrow that can help them today.
And these donations, these very generous donations, help make that possible.
He's laughing.